Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Today I want to have an honest and heartfelt conversation about the hair loss caused by chemotherapy. And obviously this is a deeply personal and emotional topic for me because I had my first chemotherapy session 2 weeks ago. So basically my hair loss started today, which puts me in a great mood, as you can tell. But this is exactly why I think it's important to talk about it openly, and not for just for those who are going through it, but also for the people who care about them, everyone around them who wishes to support them, to better understand what it really means. Okay, so first, let me just say this and get it out of the way. I get that it is said with good intentions, but my dears, please, please don't just say it's hair, it will grow back. Like, no, no. Because yes, it will grow back, but don't you think a cancer patient would know this already? Like, do you think they are upset because they think their hair will never grow back again? So, yeah, it's not just about the hair, is it? So, hair is often deeply tied to our sense of identity, like how we perceive ourselves. It's our self expression. It gives us confidence when you are having a good hair day. And for many women, actually, it's one of their favorite part of their body. And if you think about it, for people who have mid to long hair, like I do, the process of regrowth can take years. Like, imagine that, years to feel like yourself again. So losing your hair suddenly and involuntarily, it's like losing part of yourself, and it's proof that you lost control of your life. So hair loss is definitely more than just a cosmetic issue. It's a visible marker of the illness. Once your hair is gone, you can't hide that you're a cancer patient anymore. So with hair loss, it's also, especially from the hair loss from chemotherapy, you lose your hair, you lose your eyebrows, your eyelashes, so you are definitely gonna look your worst. But and every glance in the mirror and every look from the strangers, it's gonna feel like a reminder, like, oh, this is really happening. And it's no longer just a diagnosis, it becomes your reflection. For many of us, the hair loss represents that turning point. Like, it's the moment when you realize where you moved from a person with the cancer to looking like a cancer patient. And that's tough. Like, that's hard. It is what you see when you look into the mirror and you don't even recognize yourself. It breaks my heart because I have heard so many times from other cancer patients that after hair loss, they couldn't look at the mirror for days, weeks even. And suddenly, cancer isn't just something that you are going through, it's what people see when they look at you, including yourself. And sad part is, it kind of becomes the only thing people see when they look at you. It's not even your choice to not share it with strangers because it's so visible. So imagine this, you walk into a cafe, just wanted to grab a coffee for takeout and just leave, but even if you are wearing a wig or scarf, people can still tell you have cancer. And a cancer patient, I heard it from another cancer patient, and like she was mentioning that in this cafe someone saw her and they were like, cancer, go cancer warrior. And I'm sure that person who made that cheer has good intentions, and I'm sure they felt really good about themselves. But I was kind of horrified listening to this because, like, I imagined myself like, man, I just want to grab a coffee and feel like a bit normal again. Maybe not think about my next doctor appointment and maybe not be a cancer warrior for 5 freaking minutes. And I can't do that because people look at me and they only see that I'm someone who have to deal with cancer right now. So do you really think a cancer patient who can't even pick a coffee in peace. What they really need to hear is your hair is going to grow back. Yeah, hair loss definitely has many more dimensions to it. And I think I said it before, but really saying that your hair will grow back is not the consolation you think it is. Yeah, actually, let me grab that piece for you because I think I really made a good point there. When I express, oh, yeah, the hair loss is already, thinking about it is making me stress, or thinking about it really makes me sad. People's first reaction is, oh, no, don't worry, like your hair will come back. Um, excuse you. I do know that. I do know the hair is gonna come back, but this is not about that. So this is about them expressing their grief, their sadness over the reality of the situation. And the thing is, even if the hair comes back, that doesn't change the fact that they are gonna go through a hard time, and they are gonna be bald pretty long time actually, because like most cancer treatments are 6 months long, and your hair is not only your hair is gone during that time, it usually takes 1 or 2 months after your initial treatment finished, that your hair is okay. I think I can come out a bit right now. And do you think it comes out like this when you are done? No, it comes out like fuzzy, like really, you have no idea how long it takes to go from bald to this length. That's, we are literally talking about the years here. And I'm not even getting into the your hair structure might be different, your hair texture might I'm not even getting into that. So let them express their sadness, let them express their grief. But saying that your hair is gonna come back is not the consolation you think. I mean, the only situation I can think of that it makes sense to say this to a cancer patient is it is first time they are hearing it. Like they don't know if their hair will grow back, and it's the first time they are hearing it. So yeah, okay, then it can be comforting, I guess. But I can assure you they heard it for the first time from their doctor, so it's really not the consolation you think it is to repeat that afterwards. Hopefully I'm able to convey that it's not about the hair loss that or it will grow back. It's about what you are going through in the meantime and what it symbolizes. So this is why it's very important to be mindful of what we say to someone experiencing this. Instead of dismissing their feelings, like they can be upset about it, they can be sad about it, and we just like, oh, it's just hair, it will grow back. A better approach would be acknowledging the reality that it sucks and simply offer some empathy for it. I get that as a friend or someone who cares, like you want to cheer them up. You don't want to see your loved ones or someone you cared who's going through the sad, and you want to lift them up. But sometimes we just need to sit down with emotions, and it's a simple "I'm sorry, that must be really hard." This can go a long way. We don't have to try to sugarcoat every stupid thing that happens to us. We should learn to express and share sadness without trying to avoid the uncomfortableness of the situation. Because that's actually what it means to support someone. It's not about how you feel uncomfortable, it's about what they really need at that moment. And if we try to force them to be positive or like think about a perspective they are not ready to see it yet, we are actually forcing them to wear a happy mask and hide their struggles from us, and just because we couldn't stand to see them sad. And that's not how a real support should look like. To my fellow cancer patients, I want you to know that it is okay to grieve this loss. It is okay. You are allowed to feel sad. You are allowed to feel frustrated. You are allowed to feel angry. Even if it feels like a vain thing to feel sorry about, so what? You are allowed to feel vain. Like, honestly, imagine an average person getting the worst haircut ever, and imagine how upset they would be. This is worse than that. And you didn't even wanted this haircut. So, yeah, you are allowed to be upset about it, and Yes, you are not just your hair, just like you are not your cancer diagnosis, but it is okay to acknowledge that the hair is something important to you. And to those supporting a loved one who is going through this, first of all, thank you so much watching this video until this. It tells me that you are a caring person and I appreciate you. And what I want to say to you is remember, it's not about fixing the situation or saying the perfect thing. It's about supporting them. And in this case, it's more like just listening and holding space for their emotions because you really don't have a good solution for this, do you? So even if you don't know what to say, that's okay. I get that we can, in those situations, we get the urge to just, say something and try to just default back to the generic, yeah, it will grow back, don't worry kind of stuff. But it's okay just to say that you don't have words for it. Like just say, gee, I really don't know what to say. It sucks. Hey, buddy, do you want to curse together? Do you want to check out some wigs together? Would you like a hot beverage? I mean, this is enough. Like, this is actually like your presence and understandings actually would mean more than you realize. And for anyone watching this, I hope we can all take away one thing, and that is hair loss because of chemotherapy sucks. So let's not try to sugarcoat it and just say it's just hair, it will come back. It sucks, but it is okay. It is okay not because it will grow back, which will definitely help, because just like you are more than your cancer diagnosis, you are more than your hair loss. And you will be surprised how much strength, how much resilience you have, which you didn't know, to get through this. Won't make it easier. Again, not sugarcoating it, but I want you to know you are not alone. As internet strangers as we may be, there are people out there, including me, who understands what you are going through, because we also lived through it ourselves. And I can say it honestly that I only wish the best for fellow cancer patients. So when you're feeling lonely, when you feel alone and that nobody gets it around you, just try to remember that you are actually not alone. Well, okay, thanks for watching. And if you have experienced hair loss, or if you are supporting someone who is experiencing hair loss, I'd love to hear what's your thoughts, what's your experience on this, what worked for you, what didn't work for you, what were you happy to hear about. And yeah, let's create a space where we can all feel seen, heard, and supported. Thank you very much. And oh yeah, I would really appreciate if you subscribe. And until next time, take care, my dears. Also, I'm so scared to touch my hair right now because like every time I touch it, like I get some strands into my hand and wow, it does suck a lot. Oh my God. I get it why people say like, okay, you should not wait too long to buzz your hair off. It has already been half a day and I feel like I can't. I will try to take some more videos before it happens.